Hi friends, and welcome back to my 46th YouTube video on my YouTube channel. Yay, I am Hawkinsimmer, and today we are building another family home. No one is shocked, no one is surprised. I promise that I occasionally do small builds, one of them being my very latest video. I'll put that in the eye above, but I typically enjoy doing large family homes like this one. So let's do some regular housekeeping things here, okay? I have a new mic, courtesy of my dear friend Michael. So if you can hear lots of random things like my dog being very annoying beside me right now, or cars outside, that's why. It's probably not going to be the best audio I've ever done, but I'm trying it out and we're seeing how it goes. I'm also using new editing software. I had been using Shotcut and now I am using the DaVinci Resolve 16. So everything is new, everything is exciting, I'm nervous, and I'm trying. So if everyone could just bear with me for the next few videos, that would be wonderful. I'm doing voiceovers for the next 5-ish videos today. So if the audio is bad or wonky in this one, it's going to be bad and wonky in the next 5. And for that, I apologize. But at this point, I have made this voiceover for this video 3 different times. I had been using my personal cell phone, which is an iPhone, to record audio, and then I would upload it to Drive, and then I would put it on my computer and then edit it from there, which it became a problem because I don't know why, but Shotcut was supposed to be dropping frames to play in real time, and it wasn't, and my voiceovers were twice as long as the videos, and it just became a huge mess, and it didn't matter how much troubleshooting I did, nothing fixed it. So here we are trying new things, trying all the new things. So yeah, if everyone could just bear with me, that'd be really great. Thanks. But anyway, I am super excited for this build and the next few that I already have done. I have a lot of really cool things coming up, so definitely come back to my channel. I upload new videos every Monday and Thursday at 4 p.m. and I am super consistent. So there will always be a video unless otherwise, unless I say beforehand that there won't be. So yeah. Please come back and watch another video. I have a couple modern builds coming up and a couple of just plain suburban builds. I'm building one of my best friend's homes, and my 50th video is coming up. So I have super fun things coming for that too. I mean, I think they're fun. Maybe you'll think they're fun. We'll see. We will see. Anyway, so this build ended up being a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom home. There's an office space and it's open concept, and there's a garage as well. I know that The Sims 4 doesn't really have garages, but we are pretending today, folks, okay? We are pretending. I like the look of garages on homes. I think they make a lot of sense. So we're building a fake garage and a fake driveway that leads into the bushes and over a sidewalk, but I don't care. I really thought that it was pertinent to the overall floor plan of this home, so I made it. Right here, we're just doing the backyard. I did leave in a lot of the landscaping because I am trying to be more minimal about the amount of landscaping I do, but the backyard is super cool. It's got a pool and a hot tub and multiple seating areas, and then a good amount of green space as well. So I have cut back on making my backyard so full and ridiculous, but I still, in a house this size, to me it made sense to have a pretty cool backyard. I haven't really done a home like this on my channel before, not something this large and in this colonial style. I rarely do brick homes in general. I feel like in real life and in The Sims, brick is kind of out of style. It's a little outdated. The house that I grew up in was brick, but the current home that I live in is not. And I feel like most of the houses in my neighborhood and lots of neighborhoods that I see are siding and not brick. But I don't know, styles are circular. Like they tend to always come back. Things get more popular. So I went ahead and built this brick colonial home. I really like this shade of brick. I don't know if I've ever used it before, like ever, but I thought it was neutral enough, but like really stately. I don't know. I really liked the brick and I thought that it looked super cute. It definitely looks like the kind of house that you find in like old cul-de-sacs, old expensive cul-de-sacs. There's in the town that I live in, there's one kind of expensive cul-de-sac that people live in, and a lot of the houses are this style. So I've done French colonial homes. I did 2 when the paranormal stuff pack came out, so you can check those out. They're linked above. But I haven't done just like a plain colonial home. And in reality, this is more of a modern take on a colonial home. Colonial homes tend to be kind of flat-faced and not a lot of porch in the front and pretty boxy. So I definitely have ideas for doing something like that in the future, but I started with this one. It kind of meshes current style and old style, but I really ended up liking it. I, of course, did the same kitchen that I do in all of my houses that will fit a kitchen this size. The sink is always centered and the stove is always in the island, and there's a big island for 3 seats and the whole thing. I do this kitchen a lot. But in addition to this kitchen, there is also a formal dining room and a breakfast nook area. There's just a lot of seating. It kind of worked out that there was kind of some dead space in between the kitchen and the living area. So I used, just a 4-seater table in one of these little bump outs, and then the formal dining room is just a little bit more closed off. There's kind of just like a formal room in this house. So off the main entry, there's the formal dining room that I'm working on now, as well as a little formal sitting room. Now you probably could have closed this whole area off a little bit more and pulled it in like 2 or 3 tiles, and then you wouldn't have had this little sitting area, and your gap between the kitchen and the living area would have been a little smaller. But I don't know, I felt like in a house this large, there probably, is use for a small sitting area, I don't know, have family meetings or something weird. My family didn't really do anything like that growing up, but, I'm sure some rich people somewhere do those things. I don't know. But I ended up really just kind of liking the overall flow of this house. Like I said, it's mostly open concept, except for this little seated area is more in an alcove. But I just thought a little fireplace, and maybe this is where someone reads a good book and curls up. I don't know. I ended up really liking this room. There's no TV, so it really is just like a sitting room. And then the dining room, I don't think I've ever used these chairs before, but I really like them. I tried to use more earth and jewel tone swatches throughout this space. I just thought these people were old money, kind of, older, more muted colors would fit this for me. I don't know. That's the vibe. If you get it, you do, and if you don't, then you don't, I guess. But anyway, of course, I'm using the island living curtains. I use those curtains in basically every single build that I do. I totally wish we had more variations of these curtains, these one tile and then tied to the middle curtains. We don't really have a lot of those. The new curtains that came with the paranormal stuff pack tie to the side, which are super cute, but when you're trying to do a window like this where 2 windows touch or 3 windows touch, then it becomes an issue because one of the windows is always going to look funky. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, so I'm just kind of cluttering up the kitchen here, trying to add a few little details. I love those little posters. I think they came with Dine Out. I think they're super cute. And like I said, I did a little breakfast nook. I know there's like a lot of seating for eating seating, but I don't know. I just thought it worked well in that little space. But we're moving on to the living room, and it's a pretty simple living room. It's pretty well how I do all of my living rooms. So, nothing crazy here. I do a lot of the same things, but I think there is variation in what I do, but a lot of the same things in different ways, I guess. But I really like this part of the house that's next to the living room. It comes right off of the garage. So there's a 4-tile square room for a powder room and a 4-tile square room for a laundry room. And I feel like this is pretty typical in family homes in America, at least. In my home, we didn't have a half bathroom right off the garage, but we did have a decent sized laundry room with a sink. And I think that's really common. I think people used to tuck away the laundry room in like basements of old houses. The house that my husband and I live in used to have laundry in the basement. We moved it upstairs so that we could have, ground floor laundry. But I think that that's really common in new builds in America, with having, a powder room or a laundry room next to the back door or the garage door. So that's another reason why I think garages are super important in The Sims. I think that they just add another part of realistic floor planning, I guess. A lot of houses in America have attached garages. So I don't know. Fingers crossed for that. We'll see. I don't know. There's new things coming to The Sims. Yesterday is when they talked about the kits and the bunk beds and all of the custom content creators adding to the game. I recorded this build like a month ago, so the next few builds aren't going to have anything to do with any of those updates, but soon enough they will definitely reflect these new changes. But I don't know. Bunk beds, heck yeah, super excited, cannot wait. The new update, I haven't played the game. I updated my game last night before I went to bed, and I'm hoping that once I get these voiceovers done, I'll have time to play around with those a little bit. I'm so excited. I have used Hey Harry CC so many times. I have a video reviewing hers and Felix Andre's collab in the past on the kitchen. So good. I love that stuff. I'm so excited, and I definitely have heard of and seen these other creators that they used. I just don't personally use custom content in my builds, so I'm not super familiar with all of them, but I'm super excited to see their stuff in the game, and I hope that this isn't just like a special little feature. I truly hope that this is a change that we continue to see. So along with the custom content creator update and the bunk beds coming in a few weeks, they also dropped that they were going to be doing kits, which to me looks like another tier of a pack of DLC. They look smaller than stuff packs, even our smallest stuff packs, like the Glamour Party thing. They look small. They look very specific. They have not released any other information on them at this time. I am cautiously optimistic about kits in this game. I don't know what to think about them just yet. I feel like I'm going to give it a shot. We'll see how it goes, basically. There's not a lot of information to form an opinion yet. So the 3 that they've teased, one of them is vacuums, so incredibly specific. One of them is a country kitchen, which looks really cute. And then the other one is like a 90s throwback style of cast stuff. So some interesting content ideas. There's no price, there's no specific what comes in these packs or what their purposes serve yet. There's just a few screen grabs and some art style, and that's about it. So I'm pretty unwilling to just form an opinion right now on them. We'll see how it goes. I don't want to jump the gun. So let's get back to this build. There is one kind of moody office upstairs, and then all of the children's bedrooms, and then the master suite. There's a huge bathroom, but I did cut it out. Big sorry, big accident. It got carried away, and I just didn't record it, so I'm big sorry on it. But the parents' bedroom, of course, is my stereotypical blue and white bedroom. And then there's a child's bedroom that is orange in theme, my least favorite color, but darling, we're branching out over here. And then there are 2 teen rooms, and the teens that I made were just 2 twin sisters who are polar opposites. I don't know why. I just wanted to make 2 completely different, but still kind of feminine classically feminine, stereotypical feminine rooms. So I did that. One of them is incredibly pink and beige, and then the other one is like purple and black. I used tons of vampire stuff. When I made this video, I had just gotten vampire, so it was still new to me, so I was trying to navigate that path a little bit. But I thought maybe they were both painters but had incredibly different art styles. So there are easels in both rooms, and I found some canvases to put in both rooms, but they have just different vibes, the same but different. So that's kind of where I was going on those 2 bedrooms. These 3 bedrooms all have 1 bathroom to share, but there is a master ensuite and an office that could be turned into a secondary bathroom. The office honestly could have been a bedroom. It was just a little small in reference to the other 3 bedrooms, so I chose to make it a cute little moody office. Felt like, I don't know, like one of the parents totally uses this office to work from home during the pandemic, you know? So relatable content, am I right? Anyway, the screenshots are coming up, so thank you so much for watching this video. Please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I upload new videos every Monday and Thursday at 4 p.m. So I will see you all in the next one. Bye! Really hope this audio sounds okay because it's a lot easier than what I was doing before.